And here is Doncic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Shoots over Lillard. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Gonzalez. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back,
good, another from 3.
And for this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. Gonzalez has got 16 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Doncic finds Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Mavericks trailed by 11. And it's Exum in the corner. They double him with Middleton. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. He's got... five.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And he dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Trailing by 10. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line. They don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Spurs making a switch here. Lumley's checked in. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they're one of those teams that people seem to underestimate, not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. Dishes to Doncic. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Joe.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Irving passes to Exum. Over Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Banchero, that's good.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero, bringing that to the floor tonight.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Irving from long range. Offensive rebound, out to Doncic. Pass to Lively. Over Plumlee. Lively, that's good.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Spurs leading by 7. Lillard attacking. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving's shot is good.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Going inside. Lillard goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Exum, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. Banchero, right side. Hardaway with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Shot on the wing. And there's Banchero on the assist from Hardaway. Banchero's got his 2nd bucket tonight. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 10-point lead. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Banchero outside. Lets it go from 11, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
San Antonio making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Wembanyama, and he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. 1:30 left in the first. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Cross contact. Back on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
Green, he's checked in for Dallas.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Lively the pass to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Wembanyama.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And Doncic throws it down.
On that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Wembanyama, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Jake Crowder out there with Wembanyama. And it's Sohan in at the point. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Wembanyama down low. 10 points for him. Misses from short range. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Wembanyama with it. Hardaway picks him up. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here is Irving. D right on him. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Spurs. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Mavericks just way behind.
Well, right now for the Mavericks,
This hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard. Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
Gonzalez passes to Sohan from the baseline and misses it off the right side of the rim. Doncic against Gonzalez. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The three for Doncic. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so here is Dallas, down by 12. Irving passes to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Mavericks call time here. Lillard's checked in for San Antonio. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Number 5, the Spurs.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want a foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now the pass to Exum. Lillard against Doncic. Over in the corner, Banchero. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Plumlee is checked in for the Spurs. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Doncic. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, such a fierce
competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Lillard attacking. Can't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Saric has checked in for Crowder. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Irving. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Pass to Lively. Here's Irving. Drops it in from 11 feet. Irving's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Maverick shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2. Free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Saric.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And he makes the first. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Middleton. No scoring in this one. Here's the floater. Exum pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Hardaway. Back to Exum. Banchero has screen on Middleton. Here's Lively. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Here's Beverly, and he converts the layup. Beverly's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Spurs leading by 9. Middleton drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Irving for 3. The rebound by Middleton. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
No good on that one.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second. 1:14 left now here in the second. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Irving against Beverly. Here's Banchero. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Banchero's got 13.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Beverly against Irving. The tray. Buries it from three-point range. Banchero's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
16 feet away, and the Spurs scoring again.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Irving against Beverly. Now Irving. Over Beverly. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Big road stretch, long time away from families. But if team chemistry is good, your family on the road is in that locker room.
That is the ultimate. Seems like all the competitive teams have that camaraderie. Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Spurs.
They've unleashed the dog. Shaq, you're a dog. You understand what that is.
You know my feelings. Woof, 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 woof.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball. Basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Banchero is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Luka Doncic. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
From 15 feet away, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Doncic. And so Beverly will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one's good. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Gonzalez into the lane, and the rejection by Gafford.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And a fast break now for the Spurs. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Gonzalez has got 34.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Irving for 3. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Irving for 3, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Doncic against Beverly. Rejected by Gonzalez. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Gonzalez down low. Gafford's there. Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic looking it over. Here's Banchero. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Exum passes to Gafford. The feed to Doncic. Got a hand on it.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Mavericks trail by 19. Doncic outside. Pass to Banchero. Count that one. Banchero's got 18 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because... And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Irving against Melton. On the wing, Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Plumlee with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 17. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Dallas. Now the dish to Banchero. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Here's Lillard. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And they're also top 5 in three-point shooting. Some being the scheme, but also this group's put in a lot of practice.
And you mentioned it, they're one of the highest scoring teams in the league. They come at you with a lot of weapons. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. Spurs leading by 17. Here's Lillard. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's Lively. He has 6. Passes it to Exum. Here's Lively. And no good that time. Doncic against Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Exum. Still without a basket. Hardaway finds Doncic. Hardaway sets a screen for Doncic. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio leading by 19 points. To the left side wing. Here's Lillard, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
You know, one of the most clutch players in our game. Lillard takes pride in being that guy.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Hardaway for 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard attacking. It's good. Lillard's got 26.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Doncic, no good. The Spurs shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Lillard with the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Hardaway, and nothing is falling for him right now. Hardaway with the steal. Kept alive. He drains it from the right block.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Spurs leading by 22. Here's Lillard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Mavericks shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lively's shot is off. Here's San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that one's good, Lillard. Lillard's got 16 here in the second half.
Takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies. And Lillard shortage of.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was
and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Lillard on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Wembanyama. Chris Middleton is out there with White. And it's Sohan in at the one. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
Hardaway against White. Outside Hardaway. Irving for three. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Second.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions. I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Puts up a three. Dallas, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wembanyama. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banchero. Great D that time for Middleton. Spurs shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And he gets it to go. And that's now 22 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Middleton, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Really like the energy of Middleton. I mean, he drives to the hole so hard. I like that force that he goes to the basket with.
Irving kicks to Banchero. Irving a screen on Middleton. Here's Banchero. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Wembanyama. That shot off. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there's the pass to Irving. Here's Lively. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Banchero. And it's Dallas with another.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Outside Crowder. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Stolen. Now here is Irving. He's guarded closely. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. He takes it in, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Banchero passes to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The drive by Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Shoots the 3. And Kyrie Irving, good for 3. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Here's Wembanyama. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero outside. Misses the step-back jump shot. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The drive by Wembanyama. That one falls.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
No good from Irving. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. He kicks to Crowder. Can't hit from in close. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
The Mavericks shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Dallas again missing.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Irving with the ball. Banchero outside. And it's White with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Pass to Irving from outside the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Outside for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. But tried by Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 34.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Pass to Banchero. For the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Banchero's got 27.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
San Antonio calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Gonzalez, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
1:35 left to play here in the 4th. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gonzalez has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win
for the Spurs.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year with 1 left to be played against Dallas.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Money.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Passes to Irving. Six to shoot. And it's Dallas with another.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Gonzalez into the lane.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Doncic. 41 seconds left in the game. From the arc. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Shooting one.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. Gafford got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Gonzalez. Bucket is good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.